So welcome back to the channel everyone. I hope you guys are doing absolutely fine. आज we are in Rishikesh and we have came here to meet Steffi Bossin, an artist, a traveler from Germany. And in the last episode you might have seen we have introduced Marcus, who is going around the world without any motorized vehicles. So guys, we have Marcus with us.
Hi, I'm Marcus. I'm from Canada and I've come here to India over the past 5 years without ever using motorized transportation.
So today's video we're gonna meet Steffi Bossin and we'll try to know her more as a person, like how she is and what are her thoughts about India and the world. So let's get started. Thank you for joining in. So we'll try to know more about you and your lifestyle. Can you brief something about my audience, like who you are and from where, your background and things like that?
Yeah, I had a pretty normal life in Germany, normal jobs, and really just a Monday to Friday week and in an office and a boring job like many other people. And then
like me.
you. Yeah.
I'm still stuck, in that frame. Okay.
But I went every year in March to Rishikesh for yoga, and then lockdown came.
You used to come here every
Yes,
March?
every March, yeah.
So when was the first time you came here?
I think it was 15 or 16.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's almost like 8
and
years
I
now.
did teacher trainings all the time, and then it was 2 days before my flight back home. And then the lockdown came and everything was cancelled, and I stuck here for a few months, and this was the life-changing event. Yes.
So you really liked here when you got definitely the first thought would be, oh man, I got stuck in this stupid place, right?
Yeah, at the beginning we were actually quite afraid. Nobody knew what's happening, and nobody knew how dangerous is that virus now. So I was thinking maybe my family at home could die. Maybe I never see them again, my parents or somebody, my loved ones. But later it turned out to be a really great time. So
Steffi, how long you have been here now?
now I came in September again and left for a month to Germany over Christmas, and then I came back here.
Okay.
So when I leave next month, I will be here for 6 months.
Okay. So now your plan is to go to Pokhara, Nepal.
Yeah, probably because I have such a nice place there and a lovely family I like their place, and it's super still. I can meditate there quite well.
So Steffi, the point is we as an Indian, right? We have a society, we have parents who have a thought process they would never allow me to go such far and live there. So don't they say why are you there?
Oh yeah, I'm
Come
not
home.
not asking my parents, So
Okay.
we are adults, right? We have to. You can never grow over your parents. You can never have a better life or figure more things out than they did when you listen to them. Your world has to be bigger than theirs. You have to find out more things than they have, But of course, all the parents try to put their reality on us,
Yeah, right, exactly. I can understand that. It's a very common thing here, We really respect your the adventure which you are doing in your life. You feel that this kind of life is sustainable and we can go along with this. Some point of time you will go back, right? Your place, or you gonna stay here?
I don't know if I can ever live like before. So if I go back, then with another great idea what to do there, and not go back into any job and listen to some bosses again and work with products I don't care. In my new world, which is at home, then I have to create my thing there somehow. Let's see how that will be. Maybe if I can afford my life to go on like this with the paintings or in which way ever, then I keep going traveling. But when my parents get older and something, they cannot, somebody has to take care of them or something, then I go back.
I would like to tell you, Steffi is a great artist. She has an amazing painting she makes, and you can find them on Instagram. So, Steffi, you don't target Indian customers, right? I see the prices is in pound.
It's a really special thing with Indians and art. So it's a completely other thing with Indians than with Germans. But I see the reasons for it, and it's a completely other way we live as well. So art fits in our homes, in our places, and we have this kind of, we spend a lot of money for decoration things and things we want to be around with, or things we like and think is beautiful. And Indians are really, they can't believe my prices, but my prices are quite cheap for European or for Western. They can't believe how cheap I am, and the Indians can't believe how expensive it is. So yeah.
Understood. But the paintings which you make, right? They every time they come up with some different concept, like so crazy. Like how you come with those ideas? Like the face with blowing off that particle, something like that. So. Is it somewhere you see and you try to like recreate by your own thinking, or is it like the idea from where you get this idea?
Yeah, I was
creative.
busy with for a while myself. Where does it come from? Because there are so many ideas. I paint one idea, but I have 10.
Oh.
So there's so many ideas coming up all the time. It's like an excess when you keep going painting. It's like coming up, and it's working all the time. I don't know where it's coming from actually. So I heard there's a state called autotelic. This is the subconscious is meeting the conscious mind. It's like it's like a connection from the subconscious to the conscious mind. But later, when people buy my paintings, they tell me stories about their life or what they see in it, and then it's always like, then I understand my painting. It's like I would paint it for them. I often get the stories later from the people. I believe you have really like one collective conscious mind, humanity. It's like I'm taking it out of one big consciousness. It comes to me.
Nice. That's. And Steffi, you are practicing some spiritual, some practices here, like in Rishikesh. Would you like to tell more about it? Because Steffi texted me one sentence. I can tell you that I couldn't get that actually. So Steffi said, I enjoy some spiritual practices and feel the urge of stillness. Would you mind explaining a little bit of more, like what this is? Act of stillness is like you want to be your mind should be free of all the thoughts. Like it's like how it is.
Yeah, I think it's not that serious like most people think. Meditation, I do it a lot, and for me it's just it's the nicest place to go.
So how long in one session do you meditate? Like it goes for hours or it goes for minutes?
No, since I'm traveling alone since a year now, it's like I don't have any rules anymore.
Okay.
So I just sit often at the river and I close my eyes for a while, often 20 minutes or sometimes 10, and then I look again and see the sunset, and then I'm going back, there's like I'm living such a calm life now that it's just like I'm sitting often and close my eyes then for a while. And there is no rules, but in times where I travel and I have to take time for it, then I do twice a day, 15 minutes.
What do you like about this place and what do you don't?
I feel so home here. This is because of the lockdown. I met many people here from the lockdown as well, and we come back now over and over again because we had such an intense time here that we feel just emotional bonded. And I like that here you have the feeling, it feels so light-hearted. There's no heaviness, no density. It's like here everyone can be like they are and nobody cares. you know.
Yeah.
It's at home it's not like that, you know, in my
Yes.
home. Now here, I think in this small area where we just like, you know, they smoke so much hash here. It's like everyone is relaxed, you know. There's not much happening. I
You
think.
tried that?
Yes, I tried that. Yes. But I'm not so
That's
much
great.
into it. I feel these days not the need for anything in my life. What I don't like, that was the question.
Yeah,
most of
right,
your question
exactly. What
too,
you
right?
don't like.
Now actually the March is pretty busy, so it's season and it's
Too much
it's,
crowd.
yeah, I want it quiet. I don't know. I'm so I want to sit in my meditation on the river and not. Yeah, it's now a bit loud, but just in March, I think. Yeah.
So that's it, guys. You have any questions to me, like from where the hell you came and just started interviewing me, something like that?
Since when are you doing this with the,
No,
it
actually,
seems pretty
I'm-
professional
no,
with you guys with
it's-
your cameras and stuff. No?
It's actually he's my friend from like 10 years, decade now. We both are friends, and this camera thing came from him actually. So he bought his first camera, and I was being introduced with the camera, and then we started going here and there and shooting, and then he went to Australia, and then I was all alone, so I bought this camera then. So ever since whenever we meet, like we plan to shoot something, because it's like you say, right, it's a hobby or passion. It's like 9 to 5 job sucks actually. What you said is like very true. But we find some ways to meet nice people like you. So
I have to check out your channel. I don't know.
Oh,
your
is it?
channel. I will watch
Yeah,
a few
wha-
of your videos.
it was all started as a passion, right? What I said. So I was not knowing any concept about copyright thing. If you put any song, this copyright thing will pop up, right? So in YouTube. So I was not knowing about that concept, and I just made some videos, random videos, and I uploaded them on YouTube. So initially the thought process was like, I don't want to show it to anyone. It was just for my things. Like, okay, I went there, so it was like you can relive those moments. So the idea behind creating this YouTube channel was this. But slowly and gradually, when I got used to with the camera, then I thought like we should. I thought I'll start a series called Meet the Travelers, because in here I've been here for almost like more than 10 years now. So I used to come here and go back, but I've met a lot of people here who come and stay for a short time. Who, I also know few people who came here for 4 days, but they have stayed here for almost like 9 to 10 months. So they get the vibes of this place and they stay here. So a lot of good people. So I like this place a lot.